Here also is a bigger crown. This one is completely gold. You can see it. It's also the crown shape. It also has provision for bulbs inside. If you put in different colors of bulb, this one takes about 15 bulbs.
My people, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Today, na 11th of April 2023. For today, I did for Akpapawa. I want to show you a new price of electrical fittings like lights and many accessories there. Yeah? Or the show now. So, in front of me now the Oga be this. So, me want to talk to the Oga. My name na Osabunya. So, Oga, good morning.
Morning, my brother.
So, your name and the name of your store?
Yes, my name na Victor Somade. The name of our company is Awesome God Electrical Enterprises. We are at number 68 Akpapawa Road here in Benin City, Edo State.
So, Oga, what are they? Now the price of what did they say? Now our view at the year.
Yes.
So well, we will start from. I received many things here. We will start from here, Oga.
Okay. Thank you very much. They are all lightings. We deal on lightings and fittings, as you have already mentioned. Now we call these ones dropping lights. You can see is dropping. So sometimes they come 3 in 1. Sometimes also they come in single. This is single. This is 3 in 1. And this is 3 in 1. You see them, they are in different shapes and in different sizes and patterns. That is how it comes. However, they vary also in prices depending on their shape and designs. Like this one. This one is 21,000 naira. This one is 21,000 naira. This one is 20,000. This one is 20,000. This one is 20,000. Also, this one is 20.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, this one is 20. That is the 3 in 1 is 20,000. Okay. Now, most times what we do is we put different colors of bulbs, like it's being displayed here now. You can see this is red, green, and blue. Sometimes some people want to have it very bright. They can also do a single color like white. You just be all white. But for it to give a good reflection of colors, to beautify the environment, we always recommend different colors. And the bulb that is inside, we call it corn bulb. It will just look like corn where then they chew. You will get dots for the body. The bulb comes in sometimes in single color, sometimes in double colors. So that is how it is. Then if you come in here now, you begin to meet chandeliers. This is chandelier. We call this one combination of gold and black color. We call it crown. If you look at it, it's facing down. If you turn it upwards, like a crown for a king, you will not see the actual shape. And they come in sizes. They also come in different patterns. By this one is by 600. 600 mm, that's the size, the circumference. That is this one. This one is for 90,000 naira.
Okay, 90,000 naira for this very one.
Yes, 90. Then, when you have mounted it, the next thing is to put bulbs inside. When you put in bulbs inside, it will also be bulbs of different colors. So when those colors falls on this, we call these ones, they are glasses, but we call them stones. When the light colors of those bulb falls on it, it will not give an array of color. It will distribute colors that will beautify the environment. Most cases, you can have it in the living room, that is parlor, we call it parlor, or as you're entering in the lobby, depending on the shape or the pattern of the building and also the choice of the building owner. Here also is a bigger crown. This one is completely gold. You can see it. It's also the crown shape. It also has provision for bulbs inside. If you put in different colors of bulb, this one takes about 15 bulbs. And so if it comes in colors like that, it displays on, the color falls on these stones, like I said, which are actually glasses. It will give different colors. So this is by 800. The one I showed initially was 600.
Okay, this 800,000.
This is no size.
Okay,
800. Yes.
Okay, I'm talking about the price. Now
Okay,
the price that they ask.
okay, this one is 180,000 as it is.
Okay.
180.
Okay. Okay, come small. Like Now they ask you, okay, this very one within my front, so.
Beautiful.
Yes.
This one is also a chandelier on its own, but we call it LED. This is LED. You don't put bulb. It comes on like this. It has a distribution of colors. When you off, you on, it changes. You off, you on, it changes. You off, you on, it changes. Like currently it's showing blue. If we off it and on it, it will come to cool white. If we off it and on it, it will come to white color. So we can try it if you want to.
Okay. Sure. On me our viewers the same.
Yes. So
may I really believe what you try to explain.
So
okay.
That is it. It is off,
okay.
On. This is cool white.
Okay.
Off, on. It gives you white, and the other color will be changing as well. So that is it.
Okay.
If you off, you on, it changes color.
Okay. How much?
On the color
how much, Oga?
This one is 35,000 naira.
Okay, 35,000 naira.
Yes.
Okay. I see another one here.
Yeah. This is another chandelier. This one is by 600. It is by 600. Like I said before, that number 400, 600, 800, 1000 and so on is dependent on the size. So this is by 600. You can see it's in a different shape and pattern also. Now inside is also provision for bulbs, as we said. These are heavy stones on it, also that will reflect the light. This one is 90,000 naira.
Okay, 90,000 naira.
Yes,
this.
90.
They see one big one here.
Yes, this one is a bigger one. This one is by 800. But in addition to just being 800, it has another head on top. That is also a design that is smaller than the one that is on the base. This one, most times, because of designs of building these days, some people after lintel level, they could put 3 coaches of blocks. So it means that the roof of the building will be high. This one can go there. It can also be used where you have void for something like duplexes. You can also use it. If you have a high roof, it is recommended.
Okay.
If you have a duplex, it is recommended. However, additional to the light we sell, as this one is now, you can see it is on. It has an inbuilt LED. So before you even begin to consider putting the bulbs, the chandelier is already on. So without bulb, as you're seeing it, is showing without bulb because it has inbuilt LED light. And that LED light is a combination of white and one white. That is, if you off it and on it, you get white. You off again and on it, you get one white. You off and on, you get the combination of white and one white at the same time. So that is how it is. This one is 280,000 naira.
Okay, this very one are 280,000.
280,000 naira. This one is a smaller one to the one we just saw that I told you was by 600. This one is by 600. Why this one I showed you before was 800. They are the same because you can see they are both gold and crown.
Yes.
But it's smaller.
This very one big pass this
one. Yes.
Okay.
So this one is 600. Why this one is 800? And since it's smaller, the quantity of bulb it will take will be smaller, and also the amount of money it's sold for is also smaller. That is how it runs. Okay. So this one we can give it for 90,000.
Okay, this very one so 19,000 naira.
90, yes, 90,000.
Sir, I see this beautiful bulb here.
Yes, good. This one, like we said before, that dropping light comes in different shapes and patterns. You can see now this one looks more like funnel. It's the same thing, 3-in-1, and it's also dropping. Okay. However, that is not to say that you cannot separate it and position them as single. It is possible, but as it is like this, it is sold for 22,000 naira.
Okay, 22,000 for the 3.
Yes.
Sorry.
22.
Anyone see the way you show our viewers?
Yes.
Because our viewers like fractions.
Here you can see the same dropping light. This now is also a different pattern. I said it before, it comes in different shapes and patterns. This one is also 22,000 naira for the 3.
For the 3, 22,000 naira.
22,000. Okay. Then finally there is another design of the same light here. Dropping to 3-in-1 is 22,000 naira.
Okay, it's 22,000 naira.
Yes.
What about this single?
This is single. This is single, and up here it has LED. So even when you connect it without the bulb coming in first, it will be flashing. So, and because of the design and the craft used in making it, this one, as it is single, is 13,000 naira.
Okay. So
this one can go for 10,000.
Okay, this very one, so
10,000. Yes.
Okay. What about this one?
This one is copper. Yes, and it has provision for 5 points, 5 bulbs it can take. This one is an older, you call some old school.
Yes.
It's good, but this one is going for 15,000.
Okay, 15. Okay, what about this one with the front of me?
Very well.
This will be like step.
Yes, very well. It be like step indeed. Something about this one is that there is no height that you can have in a bungalow that you can use this.
Okay.
Like I said before, sometimes architectural design can take people adding 3 blocks after the lintel. Even when you add 3 blocks, you will see that this one will still not fit in. It is specifically meant for duplexes. Duplex, where you have void from the upfloor.
Yes.
Then you drop it through that open void. It comes down. So it is skeletal now. What I mean by skeletal, the accessories are not on it. We are just yet coupling.
Okay.
By the time it's finished, you see the beauty. You see the glasses, you see the chains, you know, it comes in like that, and even underneath.
Okay, and even under.
Yes,
okay.
We'll cover them with the stones and the chains that are supposed to be on it. So it's skeleton. But if you look at it, you can quickly see that these are ball points. Bulbs. Points. Those are the places we put bulbs. So when you put in those colors, different colors of bulbs, and you on it, here also you see bulbs. It will just begin to reflect different colors, and the environment is beautiful.
Now, how much for this one, sir?
This one is 300,000 naira.
Okay, 300,000.
Yes.
So what I see here is be wall light.
Wall brackets.
Oh,
yes. Here we have wall brackets. We call them crystal wall brackets because they are not the same with the normal old half moon and so on. It's crystal because of this. These are crystals on it. So we have them here, some without lead, some with lead, some bigger. But as it is now, this one is 4,500 naira.
Okay.
As it is.
What about the one with
this one? This one is 8,000. If you look at it,
okay,
you discover that it's bigger.
Yes.
So it is 8,000. This is another LED light that could be used. Yes, that could be used on the wall or even on the roof facing down.
Okay.
On the light side. So here, these are some other ones also that could be, we call them ceiling fittings. Ceiling fittings.
Okay, ceiling fittings.
Yes, ceiling.
What are they add for ceiling?
Yeah, you just mount it.
Yes.
It can be the old ceiling. It can be any ceiling at all. You mount it, then the color it reflects will depend on the color of bulb that you added to it. Like I was telling you about this light.
Yes.
Look at it. It is warm white. It's funny. This says you find warm white as the existing color. That is the choice color these days. So we have them in that form. This is also an array of colors. These are LED lights. They can work as wall brackets within the house, either in the parlor, either in the room, either in the lobby, or even the external wall outside. They come in colors also. But this one is just single color, warm white. This one has 3 eyes up, 3 eyes down. This one has 4 eyes up, 4 eyes down. That's why you see it's shining up and it's also shining down. So that is how it is. These are current and latest design in wall lights. Sometimes people bring it around where the TV set is and they mount it beside the TV platform so it can also reflect light.
So how much, okay?
The 6 eye, that's 3 up, 3 down, is 5,000 naira.
Okay.
The 8 eyes, 4 eyes down, 4 eyes up, is 7,500. The 10 eyes, 5 down, 5 up, is 10,000 naira.
And you never talk about the price of this very one. This
okay,
ceiling,
the ceiling fitting.
And this
one.
This and this, you never tell us the price.
Okay, the ceiling fitting is 7,000. Why this one is 18,000 naira.
Okay, 18,000 naira.
And as it is, you can actually move it to take a different design shape. If you want, you bring it down. You can leave it like this, you can bring it, you can also bring it very down. You can stand like this.
Many days, sir.
So these are wall brackets also that we should be very familiar with. They come in cups. They are ceramic in nature. They are fragile. It can fall and break. That's the nature. These ones are cheaper than crystal wall brackets. Okay. This one is 3,500. The same thing with this. The same thing with this. However, it depends on people's choice. These ones are classified as old school yet, but we sell because some people come in and they say we want to go old school.
We want to go old school pattern.
Old school pattern, you know. So that is how it is. They are this. They are the same. Why here? Why here? These are also crystals, especially this and this, but they are bigger in size. If you look at them, they have stones and provision for ball, and you have also a combination of gold and black on this. The same combination of gold and black on this, but different design. These ones runs for 20,000. 20,000 each.
Okay, 20,000 each.
Yes, they are wall brackets.
Okay.
Most people prefer to have it in the living room. That is in the parlor. While smaller can also be in the rooms, but it's dependent on one's choice. We have had people who came and they said, no, we want this one, and we supply this. So it depends on your choice that what you want. We can actually give it to you. Even when the quantity available is not sufficient, we'll just give you a little while and we'll move it in. We'll move it them in from our locations, because we also have other locations.
Okay. So you're going to show us the cable wire and the
remaining. Let me quickly run through this. This is a smaller one, a portable one. You look at it, we call this one by 400. By 400, but it's still chandelier. So some people will, because it's black and gold, some people may choose to buy this, which is black and gold, to be in the living room, while this one goes to the dining. Some people do it that way. As it is, it's also with inbuilt LED. If we connect it, it will come on before you even begin to add various bulb colors. It could be in the dining. This one is 65,000 naira.
65,000.
Yes.
So my people, now the Ogash shop by day. So they want to show us another thing. When see they sell.
Okay, here let's start from here. These are called MK buses, or simply put, knockout bus. We know them that some are. This is 3x6 knockout box. Why this one? Sorry, this is 3x6 knockout box. Yes. Why this one is 3x3? It is smaller. Understand that why piping homes, you get to the junction where you have boxes infused in the wall. Some can carry single like this. That's 3x3. And the socket that will come it is the normal socket. But when it's 3x6 like this, it means it will be 13 amps double. That's the double socket type. That is what will eventually come as the fitting. So that is how it is. This one is 120 naira. Why this one is 200?
Okay, one is 120, one is 200.
Yes.
Okay.
They are knockout buses, or you call them MK buses.
What about this?
Yes, here it's also similar, but they are of different material. If you look closely, you'll find out that this is plastic. We call them pattress. Now, people who want to do wiring on the surface, it rests on the wall like this, and you use the cover on it, just like you have it here.
Yeah, now this is
that is it here.
Okay.
So it rests on the wall. It can what you cover on it can be switch, or it can be socket. That is how it is. So it rests on the wall, on the surface, not inside. The one that goes inside the wall is the MK buses we mentioned before, that is iron type. But this one is on the surface. And you see it on the surface here,
Yes.
where they use trunking to run down. This is trunking.
Okay.
And inside it is wire. What have they done here? We don't want the wire exposed. So we embedded inside and cover. And this is how it comes. So for this one, this is 150 naira.
Okay, 150.
Why the 3x6, which is this, is 200 naira.
Sir, what did they up there?
Yes, here we have the fancy lampoda. We also call them big base lampoda. It becomes fancy, but when you look at it, you can see that it's actually looking beautiful. Now, some come in just pin. It can only take pinball. Some will be pin and the screw. So that's combination. It can also be silver and gold. It can be silver. Look at it. It can be gold. It can be a combination of the two. For instance, this gold color is only pin. It can only accept pin bulbs. Remember what I said? They are both lampodas.
Yeah, both lampodas. Yes.
Here now, this one is a combination of pin and screw bulb. So you don't even need to bother when you're buying bulb. Give me pin. Oh, I can't remember if it is screw. No, you buy any, because when you go, it will accept. So it is universal. Okay.
How much is that one, sir?
So these ones are 350 naira.
350. What about the one with the other of your hand?
This one is 300 naira.
Okay, this one.
Sorry, this one. Very sorry, please quickly let me make a correction. This is 500 naira, while this one is 400.
Okay.
Because it's just pin only.
Okay, that one just pin.
Yes, it's only pin. Why this one is pin and screw. Okay, before we leave, some people sometimes may not find this common, but we trade it because we are available to serve both corporate entities and also students. These are boiling ring. Okay,
well known as boiler.
The boiler, yes. So you have the medium size type.
How much is that one?
This one is 1,000 naira. You have the small type, which you use in making coffee or tea, especially in offices. This one is 600 naira. You have the bigger type. I can take boiled water. Maybe a family can use in bathing, or if you need a bigger volume of boiled water for whatever you want to use it for, in the house or wherever, or at work. This one is 1,500.
Okay, 1,500.
Bigger type, yes.
Anyone see the showcase for our viewers? Yes.
I told you about this is dropping lamp holder. It is also a lamp holder, but it's dropping. Those are the ones you have wire come down from the roof and enters here. As we described on the other big base lamp holder or fancy lamp holder, they also come in pin, come in screw, and pin and screw. So this is the dropping, and it's 250 naira.
250?
Yes, 250. Now here, this one we call it straight batten. It also can hook on the hard surface. When you put it, it falls. Why we call it straight batten is you can see it looks straight. Now we also have pin. We have pin and screw. We have screw only, just like we explained before. Apart from this, we have the one we call.
How much for that one? Before you talk about
this one is 200 because it's just spin only. Now we have the angle lamp holder. Now you can see the difference. When it's resting, it's bent. It becomes angle. That's where the name came from. Why this one is straight? When you put it, you can see the two shapes.
Yes.
So this is angle lamp holder, and it is also, this one is pin and screw for 350 naira.
Okay, 350.
Yes. We have okay, this is the lamp holder. We have in borehole wire connection, you have what we call control boxes.
Okay, for borehole.
For borehole, control boxes. People should be familiar with this. This is control box. They run in capacities. We have the 1.5 horsepower. We have 1.8 horsepower. We have two horsepower.
This very one, how many horsepower be this?
Yeah, this is 1.5 horsepower.
Okay, 1.5 horsepower. How much for this one?
It is 5,000 naira.
Okay, 5,000.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, sometimes you use breaker to control boreholes, not just the box only. That is when you have things like this. This is a breaker. You should be familiar with this one.
Okay, this one they go without.
Yes, they go with the other one. Okay. So you on from here to control the box.
Okay, now this one they call breakers as well?
Yes, so that if shock or surge is coming in, it will not destroy this one. This one will go off. It will just control it from here.
How much for this very one?
This one is 2,000 naira.
Okay, 2,000 naira.
Yes.
And I see some light there.
Yes.
The POP light. Is it not POP?
Yes. Yeah, you are even conversant with.
And I see some light.
Thank you very much. Here we have POP light. These days, the common thing you see in buildings is POP light, either on the decking or on POP or even PVC. The POP light run in sizes. We have 3 watts POP light. This is 3 watts. It is smaller. It's smaller in size. 3 watts. It can be white, it can be colored, but this is 3 watts. 3 watts white, as it is. This is 600 naira.
Okay, 600 naira for that one.
As it is. Now, from 3 watts, we graduate to 6 watts. 6 watts. It can also be colored. It can be white. It can even be double colored. This 6 watts is 700 naira.
Okay, 700 for this one. 6 watts.
6 watts. However, things run in categories. Beyond that, you have 12 watts. This is 12 watts. 12 watts is 1,003.
1,300 for the 12 watts.
Yes.
Okay, now it's grade by grade.
Yes. And also, let's get it clear, it depends on the product. For instance, POP light that is Velmas is slightly more expensive. POP Velmas 6 watts is 900 naira.
Okay, this is very one where you hold so.
Yes, 6 watts of POP Velmas is 900. Yeah, let's see here. This is it here.
Careful, okay.
Okay. This is 6 watts of Velmas. Okay, it's 900. And also, beyond this, we also have Velmas that is 6 watts. We call it 3+2. Why is it 3+2? Because it's double color, white and blue. That is it here. It is because it's Velmas product. It's a higher quality. It's a higher grade. It's 1,005.
1,005.
Yes. Now we have 12 watts also in double color. This is it. We call it 3+6. If you look at the body of the
yes, 3+6.
What it means is also that it's double color. And how do we even show this double color?
How much for that? This 3.6. So
this one is 1,009.
1,900.
900.
So I want me to view the the price.
Yes. How does it even reflect the color? When you off, when you connect, you on it, it can show you white. You off it, you on it again, it will select blue. You off and on again, it will show you a combination of blue and white. That's where it's double color.
Yes.
But on your own, you can select a single color. So you see it serves multiple purposes. If you want color to come in, you on and off, it comes on, you select it with your switch.
Okay. So our people, our viewer and the year with Oga, they tell us, Oga, what is it? This one day these cartons.
Yes. Moreover, quickly let me also bring you that here it has surface. When we say surface, it's like when you have a concrete or you have done decking, you want to put POP, light can come in there. Pattern of this light can come in there, but we now call it surface. You don't need to engrave, you don't need to carve, you don't need to cut space for it. It will just rest on it. And that's why if you look at it, you see that it has panel. All right, it's thicker than the other one. The other one is flat, it can go in. This one you hang it. This is the hook.
Okay, this is the
put
hanger.
the hook like this, then you hang it, and it will also stay and serve the same purpose, but on a different surface.
So how much for this one?
But because it's surface, it's slightly more expensive. 12 watts.
How much is this?
1,600.
Okay, 1,600 for 12 watts.
Yes.
So they show our viewers what they say, maybe they see different type of things when they say here.
Beyond that, we now have the outdoor lights. People select outdoor lights. Lights want to be on the wall of the building or the wall of the fence.
Yes.
We have them here. This is it. When this one rests on the wall like this, you put the bulb inside. It will be 12 or 15 watts bulb, mostly white, so that the environment, for security reasons. Now, it is not when the bulb, because this one you remove bulb and put in. So when the bulb dies, you open. That's what we're doing. You put the bulb. When it dies, you unscrew, remove it, and replace it and lock back. All fittings like this come with provision for screw bulb only. It takes screw bulb only. So this is one pattern. We have another one here that is also an outdoor light that takes in bulb also, and it's the screw bulb. This is the other pattern. This is the other pattern. You can see they are not the same shape.
Yes.
Then apart from this, we'll also have another. So we'll give you their prices when we are done.
When you show us the other pattern.
This is another pattern.
Gently.
Thank you. So this is another pattern. It's another pattern. It's also surrounding light.
Okay,
surrounding light, or you call it outdoor light, they do the same work. On the building wall or the wall of the fence. Okay? When it becomes pillar is when it's standing up. But these ones are on the wall of the fence. However, these ones can also come in pillar. On pillar when you want, but that case, the base here will not be where it is, it will be under. So it will be standing erect. It becomes pillar. This is it. So that's how it works. You also open and put bulb inside and cover it. So apart from this, we have all outdoor lights that are also completely LED. You don't even need to put bulb. We have them here.
Okay, before we go there, sir, tell us the price of this. This very one. The three when you break, come on.
Yes. This one is 2,005 because it comes in two ways. It's either plastic or it's cast. The cast is metal, like you know. Why plastic is plastic? So the plastic type is 2,500. Why the cast is 4,500.
This very one, so that be 2,500.
Yes, it's 2,500. Okay. Why the cast is 4,500.
Okay.
Now, one thing about this light is that some lights, when rain falls, they accommodate water. Water gets locked into it, and before you know, the light gets bad. But look at the shape of this. When water drops on top here, it trickles down, and because of the finishing right round, it doesn't see anywhere to lock. It will just splash down and go like that. So it's a good design for external light. This one is also in the same category. It has cast and plastic. The plastic this is 2,005. Why the cast is 4,005.
Okay, this one might be the plastic 2,005.
Yes.
Okay. What about the other one?
This one has both plastic and cast. The one I'm holding now is cast. If you feel it, you will know. Feel it? It's
this one a cast.
This is cast. So it is 4,005. Why the plastic is 2,500? They are arranged. They are of the same price, irrespective of the design.
Okay.
And they also perform the same function.
Okay. If you talk, you say you want to show us something.
Yes.
When I say they talk price first before you tell me it's something.
Yes. We have outdoor light also that is LED, complete LED. You don't even need to buy bulb. This is it.
Okay.
You just put it, it comes on its own. This is it. There are different shapes, but this is just the one that is readily within reach now.
Okay.
Some are square, some have other designs. But quickly, this one.
How much for this very one?
Okay. This one is 2002.
2002.
Yes. Where it has sizes also. On this, we have 24 watts, we have 18 watts. But the one I'm holding is the bigger one. This is 24 watts. Depending on the quantity of what somebody is buying from us, clearly, even from the price I have given you, it could be discounted. So by volume, as the volume of what you're buying increases, we also want to give some compensation or some price consideration, and it will drop a little.
So, because some of this commerce style wire,
Yeah.
you see the other one here?
Yeah.
Me, what you are seeing?
We have wires run in
Gently, sir.
different categories. We want to start by, we call this one 6mm aluminum. If you are drawing wire from the pole into a house and you feel that the house is not going to carry heavy loads, this one can run. This shop where you are in now, currently, this is the wire we used. And you can see the lightings that are on, yet it's able to support them. But by the time you begin to look at having ACs in the house, 2 ACs, 3 ACs, cooker units, and so on, then you'll be going in for a thicker wire. That may be 16 mm, it may be 35 mm, it may be 25, it may be 70, it may be, it grows like that depending on the load that will be in the house. But this wire is clearly aluminum, it's 6 mm. As it is, this coil is 1,600.
1,600.
600, yes. Then we have the one we call 3029. 3029 wire is that wire they use in wiring houses in those days for surface, but it's still also being used depending also on the load that is going to carry. You can use this one to run surfaces, light points, switches, and even socket, provided the socket is going to be carrying something like television, fan, and nothing more than that. But you cannot use this to connect some socket that you know will eventually carry electric kettle. It will melt it because it will not, it doesn't have the capacity. Now we have,
how much is that one, sir?
this one is a coil 4,000 naira.
Okay, 4,000 naira.
We also have measurement is there for 150 naira.
Okay.
Now we have Nigeria cables that runs from 1 mm, 1.5, 2.5, 4 mm, 6 mm, 16 mm, and on and on and on and on. Now this is an example of our 1 mm wire. Now most times people are very conversant with commercial. So you see commercial. It's a good wire, it's a good Nigerian wire. But there are also various Nigerian wires that are as good as that. Various. What I'm holding now is C-Best. I will just exhausted the comments. This is C-Best. It's 1 mm. This is 1,000. This is 9,500.
Okay, 9,500 for the coil.
For the coil. Then you can also measure.
How much is the measure?
For 150 naira.
Okay, 150 naira
per meter. Now you look here, it's another wire, the same C-bend, but this is 10 mm. It's open already. People came and they bought half of it. 10 mm. What's the function in homes? In buildings, these are load wires. We call them load wires. They are the wires that support the load in the house. We have been mentioning AC, we have mentioned cooker unit and so on. This is the wire that supports. It becomes the backbone from the distribution bus. This is the wire that holds it. And it also comes in coil. But people who needed it needed just half a coil, and we had to cut it. A coil of it is 95,000
A coil of it 95. Okay.
We sell between 900 and 950 for
The measurements.
for measurement.
Okay.
So that is how it is. You look around here also, there are also 2.5 mm wire. Comenstar 2.5 mm sells for 13,500. Okay. Then 1.5 mm sells for 2.5, sorry, sells for 23,000 naira, sorry.
Okay.
While 1.5 is 13,500. So it graduates on and on that way, depending on the one you want. But we always advise our customers to come in and buy the right product. We have had cases. Currently, what we are doing is we are reconstructing, we are reconnecting homes. How? Some have bought fake wires and gone to run homes. After running, madam will come into the kitchen and want to on the cooker to cook, and every light in the house goes off. Some, the wire would have breached inside. Some, the wire at that point of the socket is not thick enough to support what the load is. Some, the connection is done haphazardly. That is not well done. So what we do, we send our engineers to site. They will tear up the wall and pull out those fake wires and put the right one and seal up. All right. Sometimes wires they look so good in the eyes, but what makes a wire to be real or original is the copper content, the percentage of copper in that wire. That's what makes it beautiful.
Okay.
And fortunately, so to speak, Nigeria has the best wire. We give them that credit. So when you see people come to the market, they say, we want Nigeria wire because it's the best. Otherwise, the other one is, you can't differentiate, you know, they may not do the right work. So getting the wire right is one fundamental thing in house wiring. If you get it right, for instance, when we look at socket now, which we'll shift to, you discover that if you buy sockets, and for instance, the socket is not good, switch is not good, these are mere fittings there on the surface. You, the house owner, can even, if you understand the electricity a little, you can even, if they begin to malfunction or they go bad, you can even lose and remove it and replace. So it is easier to manage socket and switches than managing wire. Today, wiring is no longer surface, it's conduit. So imagine what it will cost you to go all over, to tear the wall open, to remove wire that is condemned and put a good one, because initially the wiring was done with a fake wire. We advise against it. Why I'm taking time to emphasize on it is that currently, that is what our engineers are doing on field. When they come in, we give them the right wire. They go, tear up those walls, remove and replace. It's like, you know, it is easier to destroy than to rebuild. It costs more. So we advise our clients to take time in buying wire so that they can buy the right thing. Okay. Here now we have the sockets. These are Royal products. This is 15 amps. Then the plug that will eventually come in here will also be 15 amp plugs that will correspond with it. Royal products are good, but we also have stronger products.
How much for that Royal plug? Yes,
so this 15 amps, this is it, is 400 naira.
400?
Yes. Why? Okay, the 13 amps is gone. 13 amps of it is 350 naira.
Okay, the 13 amps is 350
naira. Yes. Then we have the plugs. Well, we have the adapters, multi adapters. This is 15 amps, fused. So this one carries higher load. This one is 700 naira. Why this one is 800 naira. Why the 13 amps is 700? Okay. So here we have stronger sockets and switches, and even the fancy one. Here you have the gold color.
Yes,
sorry, yeah. We have the gold color. well packaged. This is gold. 13 amps.
How much is it, sir?
This one is 1,000.
1,000 for the 13 amps of gold.
For 13 amps of gold. Then we also have the 15 amps. Amps gold is here. This is 15 amps gold. It's 1,002.
1,200 naira.
Yes.
For the 15 amps.
Yes. Why we have the double socket. This is the double socket, and it's also gold. This is 1,005.
Okay, this 1,005.
Yes. However, once it's fancy, it takes colors. It's either gold or silver or black, whichever. This is another brand of fancy socket. Also, let's quickly show you now. It's a slightly more expensive. This one has a better finishing. Surrounding it is gold. While the inside is white in color.
How many amps is this one, sir?
This one is 13 amps.
Okay, 13 amps. Oh,
Yes.
how much for that one?
You know, one beautiful thing about this one is that a normal plug can enter here. A plug that is closely, the pins are closer, can also enter. You don't even, the way this one is, 2-pin plug can go in without you assisting with a biro or whatever. This one is 2005.
Okay, 2005.
Yes. Okay. Because it's on its own category entirely.
It's okay.
Okay. Here we have the SolarTech 15 amps. We have the 13 amps. The 13 amps, 500. 15 amps, 650.
Okay, the 13 amp is 500. The 15 amp is 600.
Yes. So that is it for this.
Okay. My people.
Then
anyone still there? See?
Yes.
Okay.
We have not looked at the switches. In switches, we have 1 gang. We have 2 gangs, we have 3 gangs. This is 2 gangs. You know what it means by 2 gangs? You have 2 points to off and on. 1 gang is 1 point. 3 gang is 3 points. Okay. So the 1 gang is 400. The 2 gang is 450 naira.
It's 450.
Yes.
So the 2 gang.
Yes. Why the 3 gang switch is 600. That's how it is. 1 gang, 2 gang, 3 gang.
Okay.
We also have stabilizer sockets here. In case people could buy stabilizer, and the back, you should be familiar with the sockets. 200 horsepower, 200, 2 kVA or 2,000 watts or 3,000, whatever the size. They normally, when you look at it, that place you plug into the stabilizer is the socket. Okay. So we'll have different sizes of it.
How much for that one?
This one is Britannia. This one is 1,002. This one is multi-purpose. This one is multi-purpose. This one is 2,000.
2,000.
Yes. While this one is 1,005.
Okay, 1,005.
Yes. However, I forgot to tell you also that the 13 amps, normal one, has its double. It's here. And then the double is...
the double, how much with that one?
The double is 1,000.
Okay, 1,000.
That's how it is.
For the single? You see, talk am again. They say yeah, for the single one,
500.
500. The double is 1,000.
1,000. Yes. So that is how it is.
Okay, my people. Now see Oga
Awesome.
shop why they so you don't tell us the price of electrical bulb and many fake things. And don't so Oga, before you call your number, you see call your name and your address,
Okay.
and your phone number.
Okay. Some of the fittings we have asked for actually, some are still here. Like you have the ceramic fuses, fuse and base. Quickly show you. These are fuse and base. This is 200 amps fuse and base. This is big 200 amps. This is big 100 amps.
Okay.
The 200 amps 3,005. This one 2,005. That's 100 amps big.
Yes.
Then you come here, what we call knife changeover. This is 100 amps knife changeover. To change to a NEPA and then back to generator. 1.5. This is the 200 amps and it's bigger. This one is 4,000 naira.
Okay, 4,000 naira.
We will quickly tell you that even though we don't sell electronics, but few of them we sell. Things like TV guard, we have them here. This is digitalized one, 3,005. This one is the normal type, 3,000 naira.
How much is that?
3,000.
Okay, 3,000 naira.
Why? For people who have ceiling fan and it goes bad, this is ceiling fan regulator, the one you used to regulate.
Yes.
This is it now. This is 2,000 naira.
2,000 naira.
Yes. The smaller one is 1.5. It's there. This is the 1.5.
Okay. It's 1.5.
Yes, this is 1.5. So that's how it runs.
Okay. Okay, your address and your phone number. Now, if you have to reach you.
Thank you very much. Like we said at the beginning, this is Awesome God Electrical Enterprises. We are at number 68 Akpakpava Road, Benin City, here in Edo State, Nigeria. Our phone numbers are 080 25 24 0148.
Another number, then with official issue?
Yes.
And your quick
the other number is 0810 497 6325. We'll prefer you using the Airtel, which is the first number. That is 080 25 24 0148. The reason being that we have our WhatsApp line. It functions for telephone conversation and also functions as our WhatsApp line. Okay. Sometimes we may finish discussing with you and you may want us to show you samples of what we're actually discussing or the things you may want to buy. So it is always easier to communicate with. Okay. But the other line is also very active.
Okay, now the other line is still active, but it's not that one on the WhatsApp.
It's not on WhatsApp.
Okay, this Airtel that be WhatsApp.
That be WhatsApp.
Okay.
Yes.
So my people, I greet some for time when I tell you watch this video.